welcome or welcome back to my channel. My name is Erin and I am so excited that you decided to take time out of your day to spend with me because today we are talking my April TBR. And I'm going to go ahead and be honest with you, friends. It's not going to be much different from my March TBR. And that is because I made a good dent in the books in March. But there are some projects that I'm working on that I just haven't finished up yet. And also some books that I still want to read. Like I still want to read them. The month is just over, so I'm just going to carry them over. But we will talk about those books at the end because I want to get you with the new stuff first. Okay? I'm going to hit you with the new stuff first. Then we'll run it back to talk about the ones you've already seen. And then we'll wrap this up and we'll be done. So yeah, let's go ahead and get into it. The first book on my April TBR is going to be Not Safe for Work by Nisha J. Tooley. And this is about two workplace enemies who find themselves in close proximity on a tropical company retreat that challenges their assumptions and just might make them fall for each other. And this is a rom-com by Nisha Tooley. She writes a lot of romantasy, like Trial of the Sun Queen, and there was another one that's on my TBR, Heart of Night and Fire, I think. But I think I'm going to start with this one. I love a workplace romance, and you know, it's just easier than starting a series. And so this time we're following engineer Trishara, who once dreamed of being the first woman of color to smash the glass ceiling at WMC Purcell. But after years of dealing with white male privilege and blatant nepotism, she watches her hard-earned promotion go to her nemesis, Ralph, the boss's son. Teetering on the edge of burnout, Trish is stunned when she's picked to attend WMC's corporate leadership retreat in Hawaii. It's a chance to revive her stalled career and compete for a coveted spot in an executive training program, plus 3 weeks in paradise. The downside, Ralph is her co-attendee. Sounds like a me book. I'm excited to get into this one for sure. Next up is Masters of Death by Olivia Blake. And in this one, we follow a real estate agent. Only the real estate agent is a vampire and the house she has to sell is haunted, and the ghost haunting the house has been murdered and he has no idea how he died. The book is also about a medium, and though this particular medium is definitely a shameless fraud, he isn't entirely without his uses, seeing as he's actually the godson of death. This sounds chaotic already, okay? Love it. When Viola Merrick seeks out Fox to help her with her ghost-infested mansion, he becomes inextricably involved in a quest that neither he nor Vi expects or wants. But with the help of an unruly poltergeist, a demonic personal trainer, a shark-voiced angel, a love-stricken reaper, and a few high-functioning creatures, Vi and Fox soon discover that the difference between a mysterious lost love and an annoying dead body isn't nearly as distinct as they thought. Yeah, I was a little skeptical on this one because as much as I like Olivia Blake as an author, I know what's for me and what's not. And I don't know, at first I thought this was a not me, but I'm gonna give it a shot because you never know. I might love it. Next up is The Love Audit by Lucy Eden. And I've read from this author before. I think it was Love and Bloom, and I didn't like it, friend. I'm gonna be honest, I did not like it, but I want to give her another shot because I think this one sounds so much more up my alley. And if this one doesn't work, then I don't think she's gonna work for me as an author because, yeah, listen to this. There are 3 things that PR strategist Jasmine Morgan knows for sure. 1, she's damn good at her job. 2, she'll do whatever it takes to save her team from looming layoffs. And 3, Derek Carter will always be her arch nemesis, even if the man is ridiculously fine. Unfortunately, she and Derek end up on competing projects in Miller's Cove, a small town highly suspicious of corporate outsiders. To gain the trust of the locals, she'll have to ditch her blazer and pose as a honeymooning couple with her mortal enemy. Like, listen, we got workplace enemies, we got fake dating. Like, that is me. It's me. I really, really hope this is the one for me. Next up, we have Hot Desk, and this is by Laura Dickerman. In the post-pandemic publishing industry, two rival editors are forced to share a hot desk on alternating days of the week. Having never set eyes on each other, Rebecca and Ben began leaving passive-aggressive post-it notes on the pot of their shared cactus. But when the revered literary legend Edward David Adams, known as the Lion, dies, leaving his estate up for grabs, their banter escalates as both work feverishly to land this career-making opportunity. Their fierce rivalry ultimately forces them to decide how far they'll go to get ahead, what role they want to play in the Lion's legacy, and what they mean to each other. As their battle for the estate gets more heated, Rebecca learns of a connection between her mother, Jane, and the Lion. The story travels back 4 decades earlier to when Jane arrives in Manhattan and meets Rose, who soon becomes her best friend. Jane and Rose are two strong-minded, talented young women trying to make their mark in the publishing world at a time when art, the written word, and creative expression were at their height. But one fateful day during the April blizzard of 1982 will change the course of Jane's life and of their friendship forever. And this sounds like it's going to be fun. There's a different little aspect to it because we're following Ben and Rebecca in present day, but also Rebecca's mother, Jane, and trying to figure out what her connection is to this Lion person. There's a lot going on, and it sounds like it could be messy. And you know what we say about messy books, they're welcome here. Over here on this channel, we love mess in books, not in real life. Then we have Fair Trade by Millie Perez. This is actually the second book in the New York Monarchs series, but y'all know I don't care about reading interconnected standalones out of order. I don't care nothing about that. So this is the one that sounded the most interesting to me and what I'm going to start with. Nicholas Stonehaven is the devil. The man was supposed to remain a stranger, a fond memory of a night I'll never forget. Instead, I'm mortified to learn that my dirty little secret is now the new owner of the New York Monarchs, making him my boss. I tell myself I can handle this new development. I didn't become the first female general manager in Major League Baseball without knowing how to handle a curveball. I make trades and close deals better than any other GM in the league. But when the arrogant billionaire offers me a contract I can't refuse, it seems I've earned myself another fancy, although temporary, title. Wife. Now that's messy. That's real messy, and I'm ready for it. I don't know if you can pick up on a theme here, but if you can, good for you. And if not, you'll see later. And this book is not out yet, but as soon as it touches my doorstep, I plan on picking it up because it comes out on April 7th. So yeah, this one is going to get read ASAP. And that is To Steal a Throne by Gabby Burton. And in this, we follow Mira Kyler, who runs the court of Verde from the shadows, ever since she helped her half-brother Luke cheat his way into the role of Verde's leader. She's used her lie-powered magic to collect secrets from members of court, then use them as blackmail to keep her brother in power. Period. We love a baby. But when newcomer Kadrin Vale shows up and challenges Luke's leadership, he threatens the stability Mira has worked so hard for. Kadrin also has magic that can detect the precise nature of someone else's power with a single touch. If Kadrin so much as brushes against her, everyone will discover that Mira is the one who's been manipulating the court for years. As Kadrin and Luke compete in 3 deadly challenges called the Trials, Mira realizes that no matter who wins, she'll be stuck serving a mediocre man who doesn't deserve to be in charge. She's done hiding in the shadows. She wants power of her own. And period. To get it, she'll have to betray both her own brother and Kadrin, but the fiercer the competition gets, the more Mira realizes that the one boy who could destroy everything is the one boy she might not be able to resist. Then we have Cleopatra by Sarah L. Arifi. I am so excited to have this in my hand. I'm a little nervous about it because if Sarah didn't write this book, I don't know that I would be reading it. But I will honestly read anything that she writes. So I'm hoping this one is also a winner for me, just like everything else I've read by her. And in this, oh, it's so pretty. So pretty. It says, Cleopatra tells her own story in this evocative and sensuous historical epic. You know my name, but you do not know me. Your historians call me seductress, but I was ever in love's thrall. Your playwrights speak of witchcraft, but my talents came from the gods themselves. Your poets sing of my bloodlust, but I was always protecting my children. How willfully they refuse to concede that a woman could be powerful, strategic, and divinely blessed to rule. Death will silence me no longer. This is not the story of how I died, but how I live. And that's on period. I have an arc of a book coming out in, what is this book coming out in? Okay, this actually comes out at the end of April. Okay, yeah. So this is an Arcane Study of Stars by Sydney J. Shields. This is the same author as The Honey Witch, which I absolutely love. So I'm excited to try something else from this author. When Claudia is rejected from Cygnus University, a devilish stranger named Dorian appears in her nightmares and offers her a bargain. He will get her into Cygnus if she learns how to free him from a prison of stars. He takes a bite of her soul to seal the deal, and Claudia wakes to a letter from the High Sage of Cygnus stating that she will take the place of Odette, a rhetoric student who passed away. Her arrival raises suspicions. Rumors that she had a hand in Odette's death spread like wildfire, and Cassius, the High Sage's apprentice and Claudia's fellow rhetoric student, seems hell-bent on humiliating her. Determined to clear her name, she searches for any evidence that could prove her innocence. When someone or something starts slipping her pieces of Odette's diary, Claudia uncovers a horrifying truth. Over the last century, celestial witches at Cygnus have been murdered. Odette was one of them, and Claudia could be next. For her own protection, Claudia needs to free Dorian, and fast. Love it. Sounds good to me. We have the Cherry Crush Flower Shop by Harper Graham. This is the third book in the Maples Fall series. I'm just reading these as they come out because they're just like comfort read palette cleansers between this and like Dream Harbor. I can't really, I'm just having fun with them. And in this one, we follow Zoe, who is right where she belongs in her cozy Maple Falls flower shop with her cat Whiskers. But her oldest friend and secret crush Jackson is back in their small town too. And most of all, she longs to be in his strong arms. So when her hopelessly romantic mom bets on them being couple of the year at the spring festival, Zoe finds herself fake dating the friend-zoned guy she's always wanted. When Jackson returns from military service, even working on his llama sanctuary can't heal him. But Zoe is the only person who can truly make him smile. He'll do anything for her, even pretend to be dating for the spring festival. There's nothing fake about his feelings as he crushes his lips to hers, but there's no way she'd really want a broken man like him. Would she? Okay, and this is the last new book that I'm adding to the TBR for April. And it is The Build-Up by Tati Richardson. Rumpled and Ragged was not how architect Ari James envisioned kicking off her first day at a new firm. And few things can top the horror of her new and extremely hot colleague walking in on her at her worst moment ever. Learning that she'll be working with him on the project that's supposed to get her career back on top makes it harder than ever to focus on her big comeback. With a partnership at his firm on the line, nothing is going to stand in the way of Porter Harrison absolutely killing it on his new project. Not his obnoxious rival, not his unpredictable brother, and definitely not his new co-worker whose gorgeous curves he accidentally saw and now can't get out of his head. Though neither of them is looking for love, once their creative juices get flowing, Ari and Porter's connection is obvious. But when their shared goal has always been winning at work, building a solid foundation for a relationship might end up costing them everything. Love that. Sounds good to me. Sounds really cute too. And so now I am going to try to very quickly run through all of the books that are being carried over from March. So we start the ones that I'm actually in the middle of right now. I am about 20-ish% into The Impossible Garden of Clara Thorne. This is an arc that I think is coming out in April, so I want to make sure that I am getting it read and getting that video out in a timely manner. And after that, I have 2 more arcs that I would like to get through because I think they are upcoming April and maybe May releases as well. That is Double Happiness and also Curses, Keys, and Secret Societies. So I'm hoping that I can get all of those read and get all that done so my NetGalley score won't get tanked from all of these April and May releases. And then I am also just shy of 50% into This Woven Kingdom by Tahereh Mafi, and I am excited about this. This is the last book that I'm reading for my 5-star predictions video that will be up soon. So, you know, yeah. I'm excited to see what I think of this. Also, I'm chaotically reading like 4 or 5 books at a time. If I'm just calmly reading, I'll have a physical book and an ebook. But when I am in my chaotic energy or just feeling kind of all over the place, my reading reflects that. So I am currently in the middle of like 4 or 5 books. And that's just what it is. So I'm also reading Isabel and the Rogue. This will be a part of the historical reading vlog that I'm doing. Hopefully comes out in April. And then also I'm just reading Long Live Evil by Sarah Reese Brennan. This isn't like for a special video project or anything. I just was really in the mood to read this, so I picked it up. And then this is so not realistic, but when are my TBRs ever, honestly? I also, these are the hopefuls, the ones that I would like to get to. We'll see. Oh, I'm missing one. Oh, no, I'm not. Okay, anyway. The Shadow Cabinet by Geno Dawson. This is the second book in the Her Majesty's Royal Coven trilogy that I want to finish up this year. That text is not a little, but yeah, I would like to get to this. Fang Fiction by Kate Stayman London. This has just been looking at me, and yeah. Masquerade by Oo Sangoyami. This will hopefully round out the historical reading vlog that I'm doing. This is also one of the oldest books on my TBR, so I really just want to get it done. Accomplice to the Villain by Hannah Nicole Mayer. This is the 3rd book in the Assistant to the Villain series. The new one is coming out, I think, in August, so I just kind of want to catch up. And then we have Fevered Star by Rebecca Roundhorse. This is the 2nd book in the Between Earth and Sky series, and I just really need to get to this before I start forgetting stuff, because I don't want to reread Black Sun right now. So I need to go ahead and continue to finish this series off. And that, my friends, is my very unrealistic, chaotic April TBR. And let's just hope that we put a dent in this, you know? Yeah. Some reading will be done. Will it be these books? You'll see. I don't know. But anyway, thank you so much for watching this video. Thank you for liking, commenting, sharing, subscribing. Anything that you do to support me and my channel, friend, I greatly appreciate it. I hope you have the best day that you possibly can. Remember to take care of yourself, and I will catch you in the next video. Bye.